Welcome everyone, Todd Costello from Remax Center Realty here in State College, Pennsylvania. It is September of 2025, time for the monthly value message. And this month I just want to spend a few minutes on timing. Sellers and buyer clients of mine over 30 years, they are thinking about selling, they're thinking about buying, and they start this thought process. And I just want to clarify and crystallize a few mindsets that I've always shared with clients that I've learned over my 30-year career. So let's start with sellers. If you're thinking about selling your home, and some sellers might say, especially this time of year, oh, maybe we should wait till spring. And I would always say, well, why would you wait till spring? Well, the spring market's better. Just always understand that you generally don't want to make assumptions about when the market is better or worse, because the economy changes. It goes up and down, interest rates go up and down. So there are a number of things in your decision making that you're not going to have control over. You're not going to have control over what the interest rates are. You're not going to have control over really what the overall macro market conditions are. So I always stress to my seller clients, what is your preference? Tell me about your life situation currently, and if moving now really makes more sense for you and your family for your long-term best interest, then there's no reason not to move now. If it's more convenient, if it's better for your family's long-term best interest to sell next spring, then target selling next spring. Understand that the things that you might be thinking about from a timing standpoint, they are generally always neutral. And what I mean by that, here's an example. Well, we want to wait till spring because there'll be more demand for our home. But understand, if there's more demand for your home, where are you moving to? And if there's more demand for your home, and that's exciting, you think that's a good decision to wait till next spring for higher demand, but when you sell your home, you're going to be homeless, and you're going to have to move somewhere. So if you move next spring and there's more demand for your home, there's going to be more demand for the homes that you want to purchase. So that's really going to be a neutral cost-benefit analysis. If you're selling at higher demand, you're also buying at higher demand. So just understand that this notion of timing the market in areas that you don't really have any control of is a false narrative. So you want to focus on what your best interests are and the timing that meets your needs for your long-term best interest. So I would just caution, don't try to time the market, because there's really not a lot of upside to it. For buyers, I often tell buyers, they might be looking in today's interest rate environment. Well, there's some talk that interest rates are going to come down. Well, the issue with that is, again, it's a neutral cost-benefit analysis from the standpoint of right now, with rates at, let's say, 6.5%, houses are taking a little bit longer to sell, and there's more inventory. So you're a buyer. Do you want to purchase a home when there's more inventory and the houses are taking longer to sell, and that typically puts a buyer in a stronger negotiating position? Or do you want to wait till the rates come down, where that's going to increase demand, remove supply, and put you in a much more competitive situation where you're competing with multiple buyers? So always understand that this notion of timing the market is really a neutral cost-benefit analysis. You can't benefit in one aspect without having a cost in another. So timing the market is something that I generally tell my clients, don't overthink it. Take action when it's in your best interest to do so. So that's this month's message. A couple of other things to think about in the quick links on the email. The quick link this month, we're coming into winter season, so I've got the seasonal prompt reminder for homeowners for the safety and benefit of you and your family. Take a look at that quick link and read through those seasonal prompts. You want to maintain your home through the winter season for your health and safety of you and your family. And then the 60-second social link in this month's email is a trap that many sellers are falling into as the market slows a little bit here in the fall, and it's about overselling. I'm seeing it over and over again. Houses are on the market being what's called oversold, and it's a very time-consuming, very expensive mistake that people are making. So check that out. Any questions, toddcostello.com, and I'll see you next month.